Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, Jeff Trunapole, on a Bengals Victory Monday show. This should be fun. Do me a favor. Found the show? Smash that thumbs up, hit that like and subscribe button. We're getting it rolling here. I'm up to 693 subscribers. That is awesome. So close to 700. Let's try to tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell everybody. Subscribe to Sports with Strawberry Ice. I greatly appreciate it. Now this show and every show is brought to you by T Properties. T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out their website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. All right, like I said, this is a Bengals Victory Monday party show. The Bengals beat pretty handily the Tennessee Titans 31-20. And I'm going to bring my boys in from Bengals Nation. And Mike Kyle Jr. has returned. He has made it back to the show. Yay! Woo! So,
Who day?
Who day? How'd you guys enjoy the win? I enjoyed it a lot.
Oh, it was awesome. Couldn't ask for nothing better, man, than a big win against the Titans. Awesome job, guys.
Yeah, it was the one game of the year where I didn't actually get the feeling like we were going to blow this. It actually was almost like we were coming together as a team and doing things that winning teams do. And I was shocked. And till the end of the game, I thought we were going to win it. There was no doubt in my mind. And I love that feeling. Love it.
I thought we were going to win. The only time I got scared, and I got really scared, is when Burrow threw that interception. Luckily, they called the pass interference, which I didn't really see one, but I'll take it. And dude, the Bengals deserve to get a break for once. And after that, it was awesome. But have you guys watched the national shows today? We had NFL this morning, Stephen A. Smith, Colin Cowhead, all these guys are like, Joe Burrow is amazing. Joe Burrow is this, and Joe Burrow is that. I'm like, I think some guy in the summertime right here was saying that, before when they were all going, well, I don't know if Joe Burrow really should go to the Bengals. I don't know if he's going to be that good. He might be more like Tony Romo. Yeah, I told you guys back in the summertime, when I'm right, I'm going to tell you I was right. So there.
And you were completely. I've been 1 year quarterback at LSU. I watched his spring game with Ohio State, and him compared to Haskins, I looked at the two of them throwing the ball, running the offense. I said, there's no way this kid will ever make it. He'll go to a small school and be decent. And wow, was I wrong. I was wrong.
And you're happy you're wrong.
Even when Stephen A. Smith said that he praised the Bengals, I was like, whoa, where'd this come from? So
right. Exactly.
Great job, Bengals.
Get him out of there. Get Stephen A. Smith out of the freaking get him off TV.
All right, Bengals report. Joe Burrow was crazy good, and those backup linemen were great. Those backup linemen played really well. It's either that or Tennessee didn't have that much of a pass rush as I thought they would. All right, Keith. The O-line played fabulous. Now I have to take back all those bad things I said about Bobby Hart. Wait, that's Bobby Hart, who was out yesterday. Yeah, exactly. Bobby Hart was not out yesterday.
You don't have to apologize for nothing on Bobby Hart.
The funny thing is, I said this on other shows, Fred Johnson plays better at tackle than he does guard. He played really good yesterday at tackle. I've never seen anything like it. Keith, and a blown call on the fumble return in Sunday night's game. I didn't see that. Actually, I didn't watch Sunday night's game, so I don't even know what you're talking about. Do you guys know?
Yeah, I watched the game. I can't remember how exactly it went, but yeah, it was a premature bad call by the referees. I can't remember exactly who it was now. It was really quick. I just caught the very end. But anyway, I know what you're getting at, buddy.
Dallas, Who Day, Victory Monday. Ready for that poem? Joe freaking Burrow did it. He hit 300-yard. He didn't hit the 300-yard mark, but regardless, we got to win. Exactly. I mean, the thing is, he played great. And the thing is, I'm waiting for people to come out, and I've seen this on a couple other groups and on Bengals Nation that Gio did so good. Maybe we should just bench Mixon. Seriously, people, come on. We're not benching Mixon. That's not happening at all.
People forget so quick.
Yeah, it's you got a shout out there, Mikey.
Hey, what's up, Matthew?
All right, let's see here. Here we go. What we got here? Okay, Matthew, I agree with Jeff. I think we finally got the brakes on that Burrow pick at the end of the fourth. Yeah, we did. It was because I didn't see a pass interference, to be honest, but I will take it. I will gladly take it. I mean, you got something, Jeremy?
Just to go on to what you were saying earlier, I don't want to hear about maybe we've had touchdowns taken away from. We have been one of the highest penalized teams in the league, and if you look at half of them, it's something that half the crews wouldn't even call. So,
right,
you know what? It can be. I don't care if it was more blatant than that. I would still take it because we went down the hard road of penalties.
Right,
we did again this week, actually. Bonehead.
Actually, Mike, this is something you were kind of talking about on the pre-show fist fight. John Kroger says, will they keep the same O-line the rest of the season? And you were bringing that up, Mike. You say you posted it on Bengals Nation or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to have, when Jonah Williams and Hopkins come back, just take those two, replace two of the guys from the offensive line yesterday, bring those guys in, and I mean, it doesn't mean that we're set on the offensive line. We still need some offensive linemen, but that would be a good move if they would do that.
Yeah, I mean, I like Spain a lot. I think Spain played a very good game yesterday. I think there's a very good possibility that he is going to be a guard, left or right guard for us moving forward. Billy Price played good, but I'm not replacing him over Hopkins. That's not happening. Jonah Williams is a beast, so I'm keeping him, and he's our first round pick, and he's played really well. He's only given up, I think the only sack he gave up was against Myles Garrett. I think that strip sack. I think that was. So I like the guys that we have, but by no means do I say that this offensive line is fixed. Well, because we got a big test coming up in 2 weeks against the Pittsburgh Squealers. Let's see what happens with them.
Yeah, and any line that's been together for as long as this line and not produced, they're going to have a few good games here or there. Luckily, we had one against, I think, a little overrated pass defense in Tennessee. But, hey, we put the Young Bucks in. The Young Bucks showed up. Burrow showed up like an MVP.
Yeah.
And what more can you say but to give it to them? I mean, you got to give it to them. They came out and played their butts off.
Yeah, Joe, I think is rookie of the year. I don't think there's a question about it.
No doubt.
Big E, what up? He said, what up, fellas? Nice win, but how sweet would it be to give the Squealers their first loss? I would freaking love that. I would honestly, Big E, me and Mike were just talking about that in a pre-show fist fight. I'm kind of almost hoping, I don't know who the Squealers are playing, but I'm kind of almost hoping they win. So they come into the game 8-0 and the Bengals beat them. Oh my goodness, that would be so cool. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but the way they're playing, who knows? We'll see.
I'll tell you what, if they can pull out the Steelers win, I wouldn't know what to say, to be honest with you. I mean, that would probably be the biggest win out of the whole season.
Oh, we'd have a hell of a show then.
Oh. It would be the biggest, that's for sure.
Right. Get low. I called it by 12. Well, I was by 1 point, but that probably is because the time changed by an hour. Yeah, Get Low is in the Bahamas. We figured that out. So
there you go, Get.
Yep. All right, here you go. Keith, bad call was the Eagles recovered fumble. Eagle player was touched while down. Refs never blew the whistle. Eagles returned it for a touch. Okay. Yeah, I didn't watch Sunday Night Football. I was watching other stuff.
That was a huge factor in the game.
Yeah, exactly. It sounded like it. All right, Matthew, Mixon and Gio both complement this team. Yeah, and the thing is, I'm hoping since Mixon's been out and the way Gio's been playing, when Mixon comes back, which I would think it would be against the Squealers because that would be 3 weeks he would be out, because he's at the last two and then we got the bye week. So that should give him 3 weeks of rest. So hopefully his foot's better. But the way that they've been using Gio is what I've been saying for I think we all been saying that for the last 2 years about getting him out in screens. And if you notice when he actually, I was kind of surprised how many times they ran him up the middle and it actually worked, So the offensive line was actually blowing some holes open. But I still like the way they've been using Gio more. And if you can mix that in with Mixon, I think we're going to have a pretty good 1-2 combination right there.
Yeah. You give Mixon, you give Mixon his 100 yards, 120 yards. You give Gio his normal 37 to 65 yards. What more can you ask for in a backfield? I mean,
exactly. Keith, hey, I have to say, since he's been here, that Gio should be featured back. But now, when Mixon is healthy, but they definitely could need to get him more touches. Yeah, I definitely think that hopefully Gio has established, that he's a good enough running back that they could use him, and hopefully they'll use him more in the passing game and everything. Facebook user, no, not a chance. They are still. All right, thanks for. I don't know. You must have been talking to somebody else, huh? But if you are new to the show, go to the YouTube page Sports with Strawberry Ice and subscribe, and then we can find out your name and hopefully what you were talking about. All right, Dallas. Yeah, Jeff, we've had too many. We've had to bench Mixon. You saw how good Gio was. The Bengals click so much better with him gone. Shake my head. Gio's 3.4 yards per carry and 36 yard a game to Mixon's 60-ish and 5 of 6 yards. Yeah. I mean, he's not.
He's the man. He's the man.
There's a reason we paid him the money. We paid him. Let's see here. Dennis, my boy Dennis here. All right. Hey, Strawberry Ice. After watching the Bengals game for so long, this offensive line should be good. The offensive line played good. I don't think like I said, I don't think it's fixed. I mean, they got to get better. No. They got to get a right tackle at least. Facebook user. Backup Spain should be our left guard. Jonah, Spain, Hopkins, Redmond, Johnson, left or right. Yeah, that would be work. But I mean, who'd you say? You say Spain, Johnson. Okay, yeah. So you got, hold on, Spain, left guard, Jonah, Spain, Hopkins, Redmond, Johnson. So you got Jonah. Who you got at guards there? He's got Spain and Johnson at guards. I mean, it says Redmond. So there's Hopkins at center, Jonah's at left tackle, Spain, Redmond, and Johnson. Well, Spain, Redmond, and Johnson.
That would be guards. Two. Yeah, that would be 3 guards.
Yeah. So maybe he said Spain, and they said maybe he's being Redmond or Johnson. Yeah. I mean, we'll go with that.
For now, as for now, today, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I would, because I like Jeremy. You said Spain. It wasn't like he got cut. I mean, he did get cut, but it was because he wanted to be, and it wasn't getting along with the team. It wasn't because he couldn't play.
Just much like a Dunlap situation, just like it. So, I mean, dude, I don't know what I read out for you guys yesterday, but on his size, dude's 6'5", 335. I mean, 29 years old.
Yeah,
he can move. He can move some people around. Well,
he's a big boy.
Yeah, let's see what he got.
All right, Dallas. Our big test guys will be against the Squealers. The last time we played a legit defense, we got rolled over. Yep, I agree with that, which was against the Ratbirds. The Squealers play the Cowgirls next week. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now, if you put Spain in there at guard, and you got Johnson or Redmond at the other guard, and you got Jonah, Trey Hopkins, and Fred Johnson at the other tackle, or Bobby Hart, which I don't know when Bobby Hart's coming back, but I kind of like Fred Johnson there. It's going to be that to me, that's our best line that we have right now moving forward. And the thing is, the offensive line always needs continuity, and that's one thing that we haven't had because we keep moving pieces in and out. When they play good Sunday, don't get me wrong, they play good. They're going to have to play really good against Pittsburgh, because when we play the Ratbirds, how many times did they run free at Joe Burrow? Then that's what the Squealers are going to do too. So it's going to be a big test. We'll see. I mean, I'm all happy and confident. Like, that'd be great, but I don't know. We'll see. We got 2 weeks till that happens. All right, Facebook user here. Let's see here. They got Dallas this week, so they'll be undefeated. Okay, yeah. Talk about the Squealers. All right. Ben, I think you're new to the show. How about Jesse Bates be the best safety in the NFL? I agree with you. Me and Mike were talking about that in the pre-show fist fight. If not the best, he's at least top 5. He's at least top 5 safety right now. He's playing unbelievable. All right, go to the next one. I thought one of you guys were going to say something. Matthew, Nate Burleson will take our boy Joe up big time on the NFL Network Pro Bowl discussion. Yeah, he was talking about him a lot. Yeah, he was the guy who's saying that he should be a Pro Bowler. So you got people are calling for your poem, Jeremy. You want to? There's so many. If you guys want to say something, there's so many questions right here. I'm trying to get through them. If you guys got stuff to say,
okay.
Go ahead, Mike. Go with something, man.
Yeah, I think if with us having a bye week, that's going to actually really help the Bengals a lot in the long run. Especially when we have to play Pittsburgh the following week. So if they can get it together through this off week and through the bye week and all that, they'll be pretty good.
Yeah, I'm with you. You know what? I think they played an all-around game yesterday, and that's about all we can ask for right now. We've not got anything near that this year, other than maybe 3 games where they gave us a lot of hope and completely took it away. But you know what? We'll see how it goes down the road. But man, Burrow, I keep coming back to Burrow and Burrow and Burrow.
It's all about Burrow.
It's. I mean, honest to God, I think about Dalton being back there and making them quick and just.
Dude, I'm telling you,
I'm happy.
If Burrow was our quarterback when we went to 5 straight playoffs, we would have won a couple. We might have won the whole damn thing.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
All right, get low. If the Bengals can pull off the Squealers win, that would be our Super Bowl for 2020. Yes, I would. That would be unbelievable. Like I said, I'm not that confident yet, but I wasn't that confident about the Steelers, except the Titans, and that turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to. Stone Gaming TV, what's up? I think you're new. Welcome to the show. Mixon and Gio, I would remember that name. I'm pretty sure I remember that name. Mixon and Gio should be on the field at the same time more often. Yeah, I mean, that is something that they could do because, I mean, if you guys remember the 88 Super Bowl team, they had James Brooks and Ickey Woods on the field a lot, but the NFL doesn't do that much anymore. It's usually a one back system, but I think Kansas City does it sometimes.
Go ahead, Mike.
Go ahead, Jeremy.
Okay. Well,
somebody go.
To me, Joe Mixon's a number 1 running back. That's why he's called a number 1 running back. He's out there first, second, and some third downs. He is the man in Cincinnati. Gio is a great backup. He's a good running back. He probably could even start somewhere. I don't know his size and conditioning and that sort of thing. But if we can get Mixon going on the ground and get Gio going a little on the ground and some of those swing passes, that's more help for Burrow. That's just more and more that we can give him. And the more that we give Burrow, the deadlier we're going to be. We're going to be scoring 30 plus about every game from here on out. Maybe the Steelers, bring us down a little, but
that'll be a big test. See how we do against the Squealers. That's going to be a big test. I don't know. I hope we do, but I don't know. Now this is another one. We're talking about the offensive line. Seraphilia, he's going to be back after the bye week. So so you can go with Spain and Seraphilia. There's your guards. So that could be. I'm not saying it's fixed, but it's looking a lot better than it did. We'll see.
Could be a winning streak. Winning streak.
I'm just saying. Who said they could win 5 games? The next 5. It was me. I said 5. I said it was me. That was me. just point it out, Jeremy. Mister, I'm all optimistic now. That was me. I was the optimistic guy. All right,
he's trying to steal my optimism. Now we're going to lose. See, he just broke it. He broke it.
Oh God, I hope not. All right. The refs made Keith. The refs made up for it with the encroachment. Oh, God, yes. On Lawson, yeah. That was another one where I thought we were going to lose because we made back-to-back interceptions, and then Lawson goes and does.
Every time.
I mean, that's back-to-back weeks.
Every time.
Last week he's lined up offsides in a crucial time. This week he jumps offsides. I'm like, no, and Bell that was a clean pick. Clean pick Bell had. Yeah. Clean.
And we're talking. This happens all the time. This is on touchdowns, picks. We have penalties. I don't get it.
Yeah, but hey, it worked. We won. So I started doing my who they.
Yeah, I mean,
who they think they're gonna beat.
Lawson has not really have done that a lot in his career with the Bengals. He's never jumped off sides as much as he has in the last few games. So
last week
there's going to have to be some corrections there.
Yeah, last week he lined up off sides. All right. Sam Hubbard is also eligible to play for the Squealers game, but that's if he's healthy. Yeah, and he, as far as I know, he dislocated his elbow. So hopefully, I don't know. But I mean, I think I said the story that Dave Lapham, when he played in the 70s, he dislocated his elbow on a play. They popped it back in and he taped it up. And he went back in and I think he only missed one play. I'm like, that's crazy. So Tyler Boyd is really underrated. Yes, he is, Landon. I think AJ, I think they said it on the show. AJ said he's the best slot receiver in the league. Now, I got to give this one. This was cool. That catch, Landon's what catch by T. Higgins. Dude, I thought I still think Burrow was throwing the ball away. I still think he was throwing the ball away, and Higgins went up and got it. That play, you guys remember the college football playoff game against Oklahoma where Burrow rolled out to the sideline, and I thought he was about to go out of bounds, and he flipped it. And I don't remember which. I think it might have been Jefferson. I think it was him that jumped up, and that play reminded me of that exact play. They looked almost the same play.
Yeah.
Awesome. Like that was cool. Because I remember watching that LSU game, like, man, I hope we see that next year. And I just saw it, so that was cool. Hey, Mikey, where'd you go?
Mikey.
Hey, Mikey, come back.
Hey, Mikey.
Hey, Mikey. Hopefully he'll come back. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. 3, 5, 0-1, 2 in a row. Is that our record that we're going to? I don't know.
2 in a row. I don't know.
Mikey's back. What's
Mikey.
up? Yeah, Mikey's back.
Mikey.
Yeah, I'm back.
He's back. Matthew, all right. Zach has been taking a lot of criticism, but these guys have never quit playing for him. Yep, I agree with you. Even in spite of the loss. Not just happy about the win, but happy for my boy Zach too. Yeah. And this week that he's went through with the trading of Carlos Dunlap, John Ross coming out and saying he wants to get traded, losing almost every single one of your starting offensive linemen, and he coached that performance, dude. All these people talking about he lost the locker room and lost this and lost that, and he can't coach and yada yada yada. Dude, that was a hell of a coaching game. I mean, Jeremy, you said last week was his best coaching performance you've seen. I think yesterday was pretty good.
Yesterday was very good, and if we can keep building on this, I'm not harping on the Taylor train. Like I said before, ask me in week 10, 12,
Yes,
16 even.
He's
But
still not as optimistic as this guy. Which
but
people call me a homer.
but if the guy can win 8 games, I think he deserves another shot in Cincinnati. If he can't, depends on how close he gets.
Okay, I'm gonna say because 8 games is a lot, but Dallas says I'm a very optimistic guy. Hear me out. We win the rest of the season and shock the whole NFL and make the playoffs. We would have to win every single game, and that would start with next week. Which the interesting thing, I don't know if you guys saw Joe Burrow's press conference. I don't know if it was today or was after the one he did after the game Sunday, but he was like, "Yeah, we need to go on a winning streak, and it starts with Pittsburgh. The next one's Pittsburgh." And I'm like, "Yeah." So, and that's the thing is, his confidence is contagious. You know, he expects to win. That's what you want from a leader. You expect to win. You expect to make these plays. You expect this to happen. But we'll find out. Like I said, we're going to enjoy the win right now. Have mercy, get low. Tate had some ridiculous vertical. Yeah, and Tate showed up yesterday. Yep. I mean, that's one thing I think it's kind of cool. We got our 3 main wide receivers. I think you got Tate, or not Tate. Excuse me. You got Boyd, AJ, and Higgins. I think those are our main 3. And then some weeks it's Tate steps up. Last week, Michael Thomas stepped up. I mean, it's always somebody else extra stepping up since AJ is finally starting to play like AJ. You know, I don't know if AJ is ever going to be the big numbers guy like he was. I mean, I think he's older and I think he's injured, or not injured. I think he's older, and I think it's having an effect on him. All right, we got a Facebook user. Steelers 7-1 this Sunday. Oh, so you think the Cowboys are going to beat them? We'll find out. Do me a favor, whoever you are, go to my YouTube channel, Sports with Strawberry Ice, and comment there, subscribe and comment there so I know your name. That would help instead of just Facebook user. All right, here.
I'd like to get back to that Zach Taylor comment real quick. You know, I know how a lot of people were nagging on him a little bit in the beginning of the year, you know, where he should be fired or something. But it goes back to what I said a while back. You know, you got to give a coach plenty of time to coach to get his own players in there. And the last couple games have proven it. So give him some time, guys. He'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm starting to really – I mean, last year I wasn't that big of a Zach Taylor person, but then I kind of gave him a break because he came in late, and like I said, I don't know what he was supposed to do with last year's team because they didn't do anything to improve last year's team. So that kind of irritated me the whole time last year. I'm like, you didn't do anything, so we're going to be as bad as or worse than we were the year before that. This year they did a lot of stuff, and it's working out really well so far. And like I said, we've gotten so many injuries. Like, how many injuries have we had this year?
Too many.
Yeah, to pull this stuff off so far, I mean, you got to take the little wins, and I like the big victories too. All right, Keith, I know this is pie in the sky, but offense keeps improving, and they get the defense to tackle. Yes, the tackling was still bad consistently. The D's biggest issue. We might have an outside chance in the playoffs. It's a very outside chance, buddy. We got to win like every game. I mean, the Steelers are already 7-0. So, excuse me, I cussed my own show. Squealers. So, all right, and okay, then Facebook user after the bye, the Squealers will be 7-2. So you're thinking they'll lose 2 games in a row. All right, I like where your head's at. Anytime the Squealers lose for me, it's a good day. I like that.
Well, like you were saying too, but our defense has got to. It comes down to tackling, but man, 1 sack. I mean, we gave up another 440 yards almost. You know, we've got to. It's not all tackling. It's a little bit of everything. A lot being injuries. We do have a ton of injuries. But we can't keep allowing over almost 500 yards every game and expect our offense to stay in it. So,
yeah, the one big
when
thing
it comes to the Steelers,
yeah, the one big thing. What? What'd you say?
Squealers, my bad.
Thank you. But the one big issue I had with the tackling. I can't remember which play it was, but what it was, but they had a pass. The Titans had a pass out to the side, or the running back. I can't remember. They broke it out to the side, and two guys had him, and they both just completely whiffed, and they went in for a touchdown. I'm like, that was horrendous tackling, horrendous. So those are things that they got to get better. Thoughts on Adeniji? Dude, I honestly, see, that's the thing is we're starting to get it's almost kind of scary. We're starting to get a lot of halfway decent offensive linemen. Adeniji, dude, I was calling for Adeniji all year to play guard or whatever, and I don't think he played bad at all. And Mike left again.
Oh, it's going to be more of a thing with Adeniji as he plays more and as he gets more consistent and plays more consistent, highly more talented players.
Yeah.
Then we'll be able to find out a lot more about him. But still being a rookie, that's tough. That's our line is struggling right now.
He played pretty good though
but they owe it completely.
Yeah. All right, Brad. I think you might be new. I don't know. But if you're not, or if you are, either way, welcome to the show. Not taking anything from Pittsburgh, but they have had an easy schedule. The Bengals will be okay in the game, boys. I hope so. I mean, but you look at it this way. I mean, Jeremy, you said the Bengals have had an easy schedule, and we that's where we should be. Our record should be a lot better than it is. Yeah. So there's been a lot of games that we should have won, and we just didn't. All right, Apple Crown. I know, Crown Apple. I know you've had some other comments. There's been so many, dude. I can't get to everybody's. But T. Higgins is the next AJ Green. I think so. I think I got that 9 to 85 connection. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, get low. I guess he's coming back to Bengals report 18. Adeniji was very, very good footwork. He engages the defenders and does not use the kick step so much. So there you go. There's some hand-to-hand combat commentary there.
Some insight.
Insight from Get Low. Get low. Oh, sorry. Dallas. I'm pretty sure Burrow was throwing the ball out of bounds. I think he was. And Higgins happened to be there. It's like they say about Russell Wilson. They throw it to where either the receiver gets it or no one does. Yeah. And that's what old man Rivers was doing against the Bengals in the Colts game. And he kept doing that to them, and their receivers kept going up and getting them. So we'll see. All right, Dennis, is the Bengals going to trade John Ross? I think he wants out of Cincinnati. And when Zach Taylor hears that, he would feel like hell to find a team to trade. I think he definitely wants out. I think the Bengals are probably actively trying to trade him. But the problem with that is there's no record of him being any good ever. I mean, not like Carlos Dunlap has a record of being a great player. So that's what, so they traded on his past performance. There is no past performance for Ross. Not really. So I hope we can trade him. I'll take a 6th, 7th round pick for him. But I'll be surprised. I mean, I was surprised we got what we got out of Carlos. I didn't think we were going to.
That's like you were saying about Carlos too, and it really wasn't much at all that we got for him. I was just ecstatic we got rid of his contract.
Yeah,
but I'm with you there, 100%.
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
Yeah,
Big E, we had the best wide receiver crew in the league, and hopefully they keep Tate involved because that guy is straight up a beast. Yeah, and you got to keep them involved because they. I won't say lose not their attention span, but you get out of a rhythm. It's a rhythm of going up and playing and getting up and making the catches and everything. So, all right, let me see where I'm going next. Oh, what happened there? My computer did something weird. All right, let's see here. Dallas. Did I do this one already? No. Dallas or Joe Burrow is the type of guy you want in a locker room. He's our guy, playoff bound, baby. Let's go. Who they calling it now? Calling it. Okay. Excuse me. Mark the tape. Dallas has called his shot. the Bengals are going to the playoffs? Tape marked?
Marked.
All right. Tape is
Done.
marked, Dallas. You are on the record, dude. Okay, Keith. Joe Burrow has changed the attitude here. The team has went from going out and hoping to not lose and going out and expecting to win. And that, yes, that's what I'll get back to. The guy from Speedy Red, or I can't remember what his name is. He's from Scotland. He Facebook messaged me on my Facebook page, Sports Strawberry Ice, and asked what the culture change that Zach Taylor is trying to bring. That's the culture change. The not, we're gonna go out and we'll win, do our job. We got to try to make it happen. No, we're going out and we're winning this thing. We're the Bengals. I'm Joe freaking Burrow, and I expect to win. That's the culture attitude change that this team needs, and we got it with Joe Burrow. Definitely got it.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mikey. Mikey's back.
Mikey.
Tate is great. Yes, Tate is definitely great. Let's see here. Dennis Perry, Jesse Bates. He played phenomenal. I honestly think Jesse Bates is definitely a top 5.
No doubt, top 5. No doubt.
In my mind, I mean that pick he made, that was great. I mean, they didn't even see him coming. They didn't see him coming at all, and he made that pick. And luckily, he stayed in the end zone. We didn't take it out. We got at the 1 yard line, so that was good. All right, I know some will bash me for this, but I think the Bengals would be better trading Green and Ross for picks and getting Tate more touches. I think that depends on what the Bengals' plans are with AJ. I mean, if they're not planning on keeping them, that's not an option. And if you package AJ and Ross, you get a better chance of getting something for Ross than you do, just trading him by himself. I would honestly be shocked if they did that. I don't know. What's your guys' thoughts about that?
I personally don't think this year that we would get anything for Ross or Green still, even though Green's had a couple decent yards. I don't see us getting rid of Green this year at all, or Ross. Maybe Ross, but that would be at a complete loss is what you would call it.
Yeah.
Ross would be a loss. But
you're going to lose him anyway. He's the number 1 first-round pick, so he's already a loss. So
keep AJ. He's playing better. Let him play out the rest of the year.
What do you got, Mikey?
I agree. I would see how AJ plays out the rest of the season. If he does great, I'd keep him. As far as Ross goes, he wants to be traded so bad and stuff. They'll probably do that in the off season. So
he's done. That's
after my take on it.
Yeah, Ross is done after this year. His contract's up. So this is the last year he'll be with the Bengals. So they either got to trade him, get something out for him, or just play out the string. All right, Facebook user. We need to get a pass rusher in free agency. Yeah. See, I don't know who the free agents are, but I mean, oh crud. He played for Tennessee, and he's their pass rusher. And I wanted the Bengals to sign him, and I cannot remember his name now. Played at South Carolina, made that great tackle. What is
Jadeveon Clowney?
Yes, Jadeveon Clowney. Okay. They went out and signed him. What did he do? He didn't do nothing. He had one blitz I saw, and and he missed Joe Burrow. So you got to be kind of careful about the pass rushers. Like, it depends on who's out there. I don't know if there's anybody out there that's any good. Most of the time people, they keep their pass rushers, or they keep their offensive linemen if they're any good. So it's kind of hard to sign free agency. There's not a ton of really good free agent guys that are out there,
I agree. You want to make sure you get the right people in there for the team, what fits the team. So
right.
I think they'll do that.
Yeah. Doug, my boy Doug, what's up, buddy? Trade AJ Green while you can get something for him. I don't know if they'll get anything for him. I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I agree with you, but I don't know what they can get for him. I mean, I think if they think it's worth it, they'll do it. But I don't know. I mean, it's not a bad idea to wrap AJ and Ross up, but we'll see. But Mike,
Well, like Jeremy said, you still got a half of season left. So if AJ does great, then they probably won't get rid of him. But if he does what he has done all year, then most likely they'll get rid of him in the off season, not during the season.
Right. Exactly. All right, Brad. Even Colin. Okay, the name is Cowhead. Now he says colon. All right, colon Cowhead. Oh, he did. Colin Cowhead is coming around for Joe Burrow. Yes, he is, and that's, if you guys go back to the shows I did in the summertime, I ripped him and Dan Patrick and everybody else who kept saying, I don't know, like whatever. All right, Nate, I'm hyped up for the second half of the season. Me too, brother. I'll be even more hyped up if we beat the Squealers. I'll be
right.
I mean, I don't know the way the offense play. If our offense could play like that, like they did Sunday, and they can do that against the Squealers, we got a shot. But the thing is, the defense has got to step up. They got to make some plays, and in
a major way. I mean, what kind of scares me about playing the Steelers, or the Squealers, is that with Joe Burrow being back there now, I think anybody has that mindset that they could take cheap shots on him too. So, that goes through everybody's mind.
You mean the Steelers or Squealers taking cheap shots on him? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I try to pay attention to what you guys are saying, but I'm reading stuff sometimes. I can't
oh no, you're good. You're good.
All right, Matthew. I'm way more sold on Zach than I am Armadillo. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm way more. I'm pretty sold on Zach. I mean, I like what I've seen and how he's handled a lot of this stuff. A lot of these controversial things and players not listening or whatever, he gets rid of or they don't play. And the thing that always drove me nuts about Marvin is he never had the guys pay for the stuff that they would do. They did something dumb on or off the field. He'd be like, come on, we got to do better. We can't keep doing that. And then, all right, get back out in there. Zach's like, no, sit your ass down. How many times he yanked out Billy Price and all these guys trying to play guard at the beginning of the year because they stunk. So it's like, you either play good or you're not playing at all.
Right.
All right.
Right. Yeah, I mean, Zach will put you in your place if you're not out there doing your job. So.
Right. All right, Keith, I don't know if you guys agree, but Auden Tate reminds me a lot of Anquan Bolden. Not great speed, but super strong hands and uses that big body to the best advantage. Yeah. Antoine, that's a big comparison, but I mean, production wise, he's not there yet, but yeah, size and the way he goes out and goes and gets the ball. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you on that.
He's that type. He's that body type. That's for sure.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I did that one already. Hold on. What's that I'm saying? All right, Dallas. Let's see what you got, buddy. I feel like I got a question after this. I feel like once Carlos left, the atmosphere on the sidelines seemed different. I mean, we'll see in the future games, but it seemed pretty good. Yeah. I actually have a question. Do you guys even know, did Carlos even play? I mean, I didn't pay attention, to be honest. Did he even do anything Sunday?
I never saw him on the sideline.
I haven't heard anything.
I don't know if anybody, and you guys out there watching, if you guys know anything, I didn't pay attention, to be honest. If he even played or did anything. So, all right, here. Let's see, Keith, you want to trade? Bring it up there. You want to trade Green and Ross for conditional picks? Maybe. The thing is, the problem with that is Green and Ross are not signed for next year. So, I don't know if they're not that great. I mean, AJ's done really good the last 3 games. Don't get me wrong. But they're not signed. Like Carlos was at least signed, they pick up his contract. They give up all this stuff for him. They at least still get to keep him for, a year or two. AJ and Ross aren't signed after this year. So that's another reason why I think it's hard to trade them. All right, Dallas. AJ takes away the number 1 corner, which opens up the other receivers. Green is playing better, and I believe they will probably sign him for another year. They might. I mean, especially like me and I know Jeremy talked about this. I think it was a show you weren't on, Mike, but AJ's getting older. and he wants that ring. All players, when you first you get in the NFL, you want to establish yourself, and then you get that second contract, and you get your money, and then it starts getting toward, it's getting toward the end, and you've had playoff chances, and you haven't done anything, and then this young kid comes in, Joe freaking Burrow, who is a hell of a quarterback. There's a very good chance I think AJ might take less money to stay here. Because I brought this up, remember TJ Husmanzai? Yeah, he left and went to Seattle, and I think his career ended pretty quickly after that. If they don't have good quarterbacks, it's hard for wide receivers to actually do anything. You got to have that quarterback, and AJ's got a really good one right now.
That's right.
You guys are very talkative today. Keith, Clay Matthews is still out there. I think there's a reason Clay Matthews is still out there. I don't think that's like us Bengals picking up AJ Hawk a couple years ago. He didn't do anything. I think Clay's pretty much done.
That's like signing your brother's uncle or something right there. I mean, that just
Yeah, Clay Matthews is old. I mean, he's just he I think, like Jeff said, his career is pretty much done.
Yeah, I mean, he was a great player, but it didn't sometimes. All right, Nathan. Our line going forward should be Adeniji, Spain, Hopkins, Serafili, and Johnson.
What about Michael Johnson?
Or Michael Jordan?
Or Michael Jordan, yeah.
You're keeping out Jonah Williams. No.
Yeah.
Who you got? You got
and Michael Jordan.
Yeah, and Michael Jordan, which I'm okay with, but not Jonah Williams. No. Hopkins at center. I guess Surflow. And not
over Jonah.
No, you gotta have Jonah Williams in there, dude. Jonah Williams is our future. He's our best offensive lineman we've had. I think he's got a shot to be as good as Whitworth and Big Willie.
He's played very well.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I don't knock Jonah out. As long as the other team is going to assign their number one QB to AJ, the other receivers will go crazy. I don't know if that is actually what's happening. I mean, I don't know if AJ's calling. I have to check that out and watch the game again. I don't know if he's actually getting the best guys and getting double teams like he used to. I mean, I know he does some, but I don't know if he does as much as he did.
Yeah, I think it's faded off quite a bit over the years, and we've kind of turned that into almost the excuse. But there is no excuse because AJ has had a couple great games, and I can see him having a couple 100-yarders easily coming up here in the next few weeks.
He's close.
Yeah,
I think the thing is, I think what it is Joe Burrow. He gets that ball out so fast, and he's got so many weapons right now that they can't cover everybody. They got, I mean, you can only cover a guy for so long, and Joe Burrow is getting the ball at like 3 seconds now. It makes it really hard to cover, and that's why the ball is getting spread around, and our offense is rolling like it is. All right, Brad, Jeff, you sound very skeptical in the tone of your voice about playing Pittsburgh. LOL, come on, brother, dude. Look, there's been so many times I like this. Look, I am as optimistic as anybody out there. But there's been so many times against that damn team that if we beat them, I'll be so happy. I would love it. But I just don't know. I will definitely be watching them next week to see how good they are, how good they actually are. But I don't know. We'll see. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, literally, you would have to against the Squealers. You would definitely have to play the best game ever to beat them. So, but I don't see why we can't. I mean, we beat Tennessee when a lot of people thought Tennessee, we were going to lose to them. So,
I mean, I don't know about the best game ever. Possible. They're beatable. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're beatable. We any given Sunday we can beat them. I just don't know if we will. And trust me, I got 2 weeks. Hell, the Friday before then, I might be going, we're going to beat them, and it's no big deal. They suck. It'll be fine. But right now, I'm kind of like, oh, because I mean, beginning of the week against last week, I'm like, I'm never going to beat Tennessee. And then Jeremy, he was the one hyping me up, like, we got this. I'm like, all right. So I don't know. We'll find out. We got a long ways to go. We got 2 weeks. So
Yep.
we'll see. I hope they win. That'd be so cool. All right, Dallas. When I see our offense drive good against good defenses, I will be sold on this team. Yeah, and that's hopefully happened against the Squealers. We've grown since the Ratbirds game, so we will find out who this team is when we play the Squealers. Yeah, the Squealers. It's gonna be tough, and that's gonna be a man's game. All right, this is where these young boys for the Bengals they got to step up and learn what a game in the AFC North is. It's a man's game against the Squealers and against the Ratbirds. Yeah. You bring your lunch bucket, you bring your A game, and let's go. And if you ain't up to that stat, we're going to get blown out like we did against the Ratbirds. So this is where this young team. God.
Literally the front four on the offense. They're really going to have to step up in a big way. And tight ends, they're going to have to be involved a lot too. So when you get the ball, try to force turnovers, as far as defense goes, and on offense, score as much as you can because they're going to bring it all to us.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Facebook user, are you what we better have a chance? Strap it tight twice when you play. Yeah, that's play the Pittsburgh Squealers. Excuse me, Pittsburgh Squealers. Yes, and yeah, this is another guy we've talked about. Me and Jeremy talked about it a lot. Logan Wilson is the real deal. Yes,
amen.
And like I said, dude, they've hit on a lot, almost all of their draft picks this year, and that's what we did when we went to 5 straight playoffs. We kept hitting on them, and then we missed on them. All right, Dallas says Carlos didn't play last week. He was inactive. So I guess you might want to go to his Instagram, and he might be going live tonight complaining about why he didn't get to play, like he did with us. So go to employee 96, unless he changed it, and maybe he could be going live again. Dunlap didn't play. They hope to have him start practicing Wednesday. There you go. Which I'm kind of surprised. How hard is it to put your hand in the ground in the dirt and take off after the quarterback? That's what he does.
He's got one rush, and that's his rush. So just let him do it.
Yeah, I don't know. That's surprising. All right, Facebook users. Yeah, all these Facebook users. If you guys are on Bengals Nation or Bearcats Country or whatever, please go to the YouTube channel Sports with Strawberry Ice and subscribe there, and you can comment there, and your name will pop up. Okay. Should they trade Ross to the Pats for Gilmore? Probably have to give them a second to get it done. No, I'm not giving them any draft picks. I'm not giving. Our draft picks are too important to us. We're close. We're really close, but we still need a lot. We're close, but we're so far away. If that makes any sense. If we have, like I said, if they attack the offseason like they did last year, we're going to the playoffs next year. But they got to do that. They got to fix the offensive line. We got to get a pass rush, and they just need parts here and there. But the two big things to me is offensive line and pass rush. What you got, Jeremy? Look like you're about to say something.
I would just, for giving up, a second and getting Stephon Gilmore. We've got Trey Waynes who's coming back next year, who's a top corner. We got Willie J. He's back there now, top corner. Jesse Bates will be top 5 in the league safety. We can take some cornerbacks, or we can pick some up in free agency at some point, but I just don't see us doing anything like that right now, especially for a cornerback. Sorry, my nasals are
You all right there?
My sinuses are killing me.
You gotta hit mute. Hit mute.
I know, right?
All right, Nash Clan. I think you are new. How do I feel, or how do you feel about our O line? I think the subs are better than the starters. Look. Okay, we said this. I guess you were talking about this at the beginning of the show. They're not. Billy Price is not better than Hopkins. Fred Johnson or Adeniji, whoever played left or right guard, is not better than Jonah Williams. So those two are legitimate are starters. Everybody else, I'm okay with moving in and out. But I think Spain, we might have found a guard there in Spain. And Adeniji, he's looked good the 2 games he's played. So, and Fred Johnson plays better at tackle than he does guard. So I agree with everybody except Trey Hopkins and Jonah Williams. Those 2, you don't touch them. You leave them where they're at. And I mean, that's why they signed Trey Hopkins as big contract into last year, I think it was. Something like that. So yeah, those are the only 2 I keep. Yeah. I mean, but either way, we got to fix the offensive line. Either way we go when the season's over. All right, Matthews had 8 sacks in 13 games for the Rams last season, and since he's still out there, could probably be had cheap. If we were, I'd take a flyer on him. Yeah, but if I don't see Matthews coming here, if Matthews is going to try to play again this year, he's going to want to go for a team that's going to make the playoffs or something. So I don't even think he would want to come here, to be honest. What do you guys think?
And not even really that we need him, but yeah, at this point in his career, he's probably playing the last year, maybe 2 at the most, but I'd say this is his last. And he's going to want to go somewhere and try to win a championship before his career's over and go out a winner like everybody else does.
Right. And the point of the Bengals season this year is to find out what we got, find out these young guys. If you bring Clay Matthews in, then Hunt's not going to play as much. Lamar, I keep wanting to say Lamar Jackson. Hubbard won't play that much. And just the guys we got, younger guys. So I know Hubbard's not playing right now. He's hurt, but he's hopefully coming back after this. So it's not a really good fit. I don't think that's what the Bengals need either way. So let's see here. Crown up a kid. You guys need to give or to go live if the Bengals beat the Squealers after the game. Well, actually, me and Jeremy did go live yesterday on Bengals Nation for a little bit. So
just quick, yeah.
Yeah, it was a quick little thing. So we might do that. We'll see. It depends on how we feel and how the beers are flowing, because you might not want to talk to us sometimes after the game. Remember, like, hey, these Bengals are great. Man, it might not be a good show. So yeah. Just being honest with you. All right, Keith. I had the solution to Squealers. Pay their refs more than they do. Problem solved. Oh, hey.
Right on. Right on.
Pay the refs more.
I'll give them $100 tip for that one.
All right, this is yep. NSH Clan. You definitely just got on the show because this is stuff we were talking about. But thoughts on trading Ross? I would love to trade Ross. I don't think we're going to get anything for him. And I said this earlier in the show. The reason we got stuff for Carlos is Carlos was established as a great player. Ross has never established himself as anything. And he's gone after this year. His contract ends. So I don't see anybody giving us anything for him. And somebody else said wrap him and AJ together. But again, AJ and Ross are both free agents at the end of the year. I don't see anybody. I mean, I could be wrong. That's just my opinion. I don't see it happening. But I'm sure the Bengals are trying. If they can get something for him, I'm sure they will. Andrew Humphrey. I think, is that new?
That sounds new.
Sounds new. Well, welcome to the show.
Oh, man.
What's up, brother? Okay. Hopefully we can get healthy after the bye week. Yes. Then we may be able to tell us who should be getting a lot of people. What? Hopefully we can get healthy after the bye. Then we may be able to tell us we should be getting a lot of people. I think he means a lot of people healthy back. And we can
I'm guessing after the bye.
Yeah. That's because Serafio's coming back. Hopefully Hubbard's coming back. Hopefully. We'll see. Tony, what's up? Where you been at, brother? What's up, guys? Tuning in late, rough day, but I'm glad I get to see you guys. Good to see you too, Tony. What's up, brother? We really actually can't see you, but we see your name. We feel you right here, Tony. It's all in the heart. All right. Bringing the chili. Dang, I missed a lot of the show. Yeah, you did. Where you been at? Bringing the chili.
It's all right.
Been on for a little while. We can hang. If you guys want to keep blowing us up, that's cool. Mikey, where'd you go? Mikey left. Facebook user. All right. I said the Bengals better get a chance to what's that say? Trap tie up twice when we play the Pittsburgh Squealers. Remember, Mom had Marvin Lewis used to say that stuff every time we played. I guess he means you got to strap it up twice because it's gonna be big boy game.
It's gonna be a slobber knocker, as they want to say.
And Mikey's back. Hey, Mikey, where you been, Mikey?
Hey,
He came back for the ending. That's what you got to do, man. You got to come back at the right moment.
Exactly. All right.
I'll try to stay on.
All right, Dallas. Dunlap will be activated this week because of COVID protocol. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess you gotta what? But he was quarantined here. What's the difference? I don't know. He played here. I don't know. Okay. Holy smokes. I already saw that one. Okay. Did I do this one already? Yeah, I know. I start scrolling down. All right, Big E, what up? The Steelers are dirty. They've been known to take our guys out. They would love to put it to Burrow out for years. Yeah, I mean they did it to Carson Palmer. They did it to Ken Anderson. If you guys remember Ken Anderson, they about ripped his freaking helmet off. They did Icky Woods. So yeah, there is a history of them doing that. Okay. I guess NH really likes John Ross. Why are we not playing John Ross? Because he's not very good. We got AJ Green, we got T. Higgins, we got Tate, we got Michael Thomas. All of them, Tyler Boyd, all of them been way more productive than Ross. And when Ross has been in there, he hasn't done anything. What you got, Mike?
I think what I seen early this week, and I could be wrong, but I think what I seen this week is that John Ross had some kind of illness, so that's why he is not played. So, but I will look into that again just to make sure to confirm that.
Our investigative reporter, Mike Kyle Jr., is on it. He will let you know.
I actually got I've got updated report on that.
Breaking news right here on the Strawberry Show.
It was actually from yesterday, but it said John Ross, he did tweet out that he's 100% healthy and that the Bengals aren't using him, and how can he love to be a part of something that he's not even a part of? And that's what he said. That's what he tweeted out, that he was healthy, eager, but how could he be excited for,
nothing? Right.
Exactly.
All right, so. Justin M., we should switch our white and orange jerseys with the color rush. Oh, they look so clean. Yeah, I do like those color rush jerseys. I don't think it's going to happen all the time. That's the reason they do those color rushes, so they mostly so we can go buy them. Like Jeremy's hat, like right there. I don't know if you guys see the cursor or not.
I think if they wore those jerseys every week, they might win.
Yeah, who knows? Eric, what up, guys? Good win for the Bengals Sunday. Great show. Thanks, Griff.
Thanks, man.
Griff.
Thank you.
Griff is the one who he likes sherbet. He likes sherbet a lot.
Sherbet. Oh yeah.
TV man, what up? I think you're new. Houday from Louisiana. Houday, brother. Houday,
man.
Welcome to the show. I hope you're a new subscriber. Looks like you're on YouTube. That's cool. All right, we got another one here.
Houday TV man.
Houday.
Houday, Evan. Houday. Who freaking day? That's the way I say it. But okay. Okay, Landon. Houday from PA. There you go. Yeah, Landon actually was messaging me about trying to get my strawberry ice shirt that I have, which I wear sometimes on the show. But I'm working on getting something set up. So if you guys want it, which anybody actually wants to buy the shirt, I'm working on getting something set up. So hopefully we can give you an opportunity to purchase it. Now, I mean, I'll do it and I won't make any money, just whatever it costs me to make it. You guys can pay that. Okay, Dallas. Okay, I was 2-0 this weekend. Go Buckeyes! By the way, Tony, you guys are probably going to beat Clemson. But then again, you guys still suck. Woo! Dallas is throwing it down on a Tony. Okay. Oh, snap. Now we're getting into it. Here's Tony. Coming off a big win against Tennessee and then a bye week. We have momentum against the Squealers. It's going to be easy. Well, Tony, I think you should. Did you reply to Dallas? I have to find this. I had this is gold. I have to find this if you replied to him anywhere. Apparently you haven't. Tony, come on. He threw it down. Where you at? Dallas is calling you out. All right. Let's see here. There. I clicked on one. Get there. Oh, there you go. Love it. I love the orange jerseys. They are amazing, especially they look nice in prime time. Exactly. And we got a couple more. We're about to get out of here, guys. Let's see here. Joe freaking Burrow is currently third in passing yards. And then Matthew, my boy's got my back, and Mike Kyle Jr.'s go Bearcats number 6 in the country. Yeah, baby. That's right. That's right. One more. What is this? Hang on. Let's sign Burford for the Steelers game. Just signing for one game. Go out there and attack.
Wait in.
I don't know how that'll work. All right, I'm going to do the Facebook groups, and then, Jeremy, you can do your poem, all right? Sound good? All right, Facebook groups that we help run here, and we invite you guys to all come join. They are Bengals Nation, which how close are we to 10,000, Mike? We're pretty close. Mikey?
The connection.
Oh, we're pretty close to 10,000 people on Bengals Nation. So keep coming, keep subscribing, or not subscribing, but keep liking it, and we'll let you join. So they're Bengals Nation, Bearcats Country, Reds Country, and Cyclones Country. Another one that me and Jeremy joined was Ohio State Bucknuts. So you guys can, it's not one we run, but it's one that they let us join. So for all you Ohio State fans out there, you can join that one. And do me a favor, I'll be putting this on the podcast later on today, give me a 5-star review. I'd greatly appreciate it. Follow me on all my social media platforms under Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. YouTube, we're up to 693 subscribers. So let's keep that rolling. Try to get to 700 as fast as we can. And Mikey's back. All right. Jeremy Dean, poem time, please, sir.
Okay. This one's called Hello, Bengal Fans.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Bengal fans. I'm back again. So either the sky is falling or the Bengals finally got a win.
Woo! 2.
So Derrick Henry, keep looking at the stat of your game, but we got the W and you got the lame. So after beating the Titans, get the champagne and beer because Joe freaking Burrow is going to be your rookie of the year.
Woo! Yeah, he is.
We all know the haters will hate. Get rid of the coach, they'll all say. But that talk is over. For now, Zach will stay.
Yeah.
For now, Zach will stay. For now.
I think he's staying.
Now call me a homer or whatever you may. But in 2 weeks, we'll be in Pittsburgh. And I think we all know them dudes are. Now for Stephen A. Smith and Colin Cowhead saying Burrow can finally run and pass. I say we throw them both a one-finger salute and tell them to kiss our Cincinnati ass.
Ass. Exactly. Dallas likes it. That's straight fire, brush. Straight fire right there.
Straight fire for you guys.
Fire.
And I'm going to end it like this. So join us in the backyard. We're about to grill a big beef patty. So just remember one thing. You don't live in Cleveland. You live in Cincinnati. Who day?
Who day?
Who day?
I was listening to his poem too much, and I'm trying to get all the comments up there. Hang on a second. Who day? And that's just sports, baby. See ya.